Heyo, friendos! It is Christian back at you with some more Black Ops gameplay. And this is actually something I want to start doing on a more regular basis now. As you can see from the title, I've decided to call this Story of My Life. And what I want to do is I, um, I just completely lost my thought. This is a really good start to this commentary, by the way. um, basically basically what I want to start doing on a more regular basis, maybe like weekly or something like that, is I have seen other YouTube commentators do this, and it's actually something I've thought about doing for a very long time. And then I've seen other commentators do it, and I'm just like, you know, whatever. Now's a good time to start. And what I want to do is actually tell stories of my life. Like, I know, I don't know, like, I find it more entertaining when people don't really talk about the gameplay, because basically you can see what I'm doing in this game, and basically what I want to do for this is I'm going to pick gameplay that I still get top of the leaderboard. I still do pretty well, but I don't do amazing. So I can kind of take the emphasis off the gameplay. So this is domination on firing range using the FAMAS with dual mag, which I think is the best attachment on period in the whole game, is the dual mag, because you get extra ammo, and every other time you reload, it's like sleight of hand. So this game, you'll see I only get one capture, but I defend the heck out of the flags that we have. You see in the end I get 11 defends. So I think I was happy with that. I do like going for the objective in domination. I think it's pretty stupid to just only go for kills in domination. If you want to do that, just play TDM. But I was happy with the one capture because I got a ton of defends and I helped us win the game. So, are you ready for story time? Alright, I'm going to jump right into it. Once upon a time. Okay, so today I want to talk about probably one of the greatest things to ever happen to me. It was, basically, I'm going to have to tell a little backstory first before I get into the main story. It was my first day of classes at college. And my roommate, my freshman year of college, was one of my friends from high school. We found out we're both like, oh, we're both going to the same high school. Not high school. We're both going to the same college. So we were like, hey, dude, let's be roommates. So we did, and we were. And it was actually pretty awesome. A lot of people were like, oh, you guys are going to hate each other. But no, we're still really good friends. So in your face, people conspiring against our friendship. But, and what they do for freshmen is they usually pair roommates into one class. So I went to my, so we had my first class of my college career, first class of the week was 2D design. And I'm not going to go into what that class is, just designing on a 2D space, pretty much in a nutshell. So we went to that class, we took the class, and as we were walking back, the building that I had the classroom in was about a few blocks away from another building. And we just walked that one because, I don't know why we did, we figured the bus would be faster or something. But while we were there, when we were walking back, we were waiting for the bus. My friend noticed a girl in front of us, getting on the bus in line. And he recognized her because she also lived in our dorm. And he was like, hey, do you live in our dorm? And he said the name. I just won't say the name. We'll just say, hey, do you live in our dorm? She's like, yeah. And then he goes, do you want to be best friends? And she was like, yeah. And then they high-fived. And that was pretty much how the whole day started. It was all biscuits and gravy from there, if that even makes sense. So we got on the bus, and we met, let's see, like 5 other people, I think, on that bus. And we just started talking. And then we ate lunch with all of them. We introduced ourselves. I met one girl who was also a film and television major, just like me. And I'm like, oh, we're so best friends now. And so, by the way, the girl that was also a film and television major, and the girl that was like, yeah, I want to be best friends, I am still really good friends with both of them. So it's pretty awesome that it was such a random encounter and a random start to a friendship, but we're still going. That was kind of a weird way to say that. We're still friends. But so we go back, and there was at the beginning of every quarter, they have a poster sale in the dorm we were staying at, in like the common area. So we went to the poster sale, and my roommate bought a Ministry of Silly Walks poster from Monty Python, if you guys have seen that. And if you haven't, you should, because it's freaking hilarious. And I don't think I bought a poster, but he bought the Ministry of Silly Walks and a Flight of the Conchords poster. And he also bought like a little tapestry, which was like a butterfly. It was really cute. Whatever. I don't know why he bought it, but he did. So then we went back to our room. We took the people that we had met. We took them back to our room. Like, yeah, welcome to our abode, humble abode. So then we were deciding on what to do. And now the time of day. It was midday. Our class got out at 1:30, and then both my roommate and I, and the people we had just met, had a class at 5 p.m. So like we had time to kill. So we were running around and we're like, yeah, we should play tag or something, like, because there was a field right next to our dorm. So we were like, oh, we should totally, yeah, let's do that. We were running around trying to figure out what to do, and we were walking around not knowing what to do, and somehow, now I have no idea how this happened, but somehow we settled on Red Rover. I kid you not. We settled on Red Rover. And so we were walking around. So we walked up to another one of the dorms. There are 3 freshman dorms that are really close together. Well, not necessarily freshmen, but mostly freshmen. But they're all pretty close together, within walking distance of each other. Like you can see them from the other dorms. But we walked to one of the other ones. It was pretty big. It has like a giant courtyard in the middle with it's got like 6 floors. So my roommate, we all walked in there. We were walking with our group of people, and my roommate just shouts out like, "Does anyone want to play Red Rover?" No one really responded, but we got kind of like a woo from one girl like up on the balcony, and we were just like, "Yeah." And then of course no one responded. They just looked at us like we were freaks. So we're like, you know what? Screw you guys. We're playing Red Rover. So we walked out to the front. It was like a little patch of grass near like a drainage pipe. And it was big enough to play Red Rover, but there were walls on either side that had walkways to go in and out of the dorms. And we just started playing Red Rover. We started playing Red Rover in the little ditches near the drainage pipes. And we had a blast. Like, honestly, how many people can say that on the very first day of school or college? They played freaking Red Rover. Just like, you guys went to class and did homework? Guess what I did? I played Red freaking Rover on my first day of college. And so we started playing, and we were playing, right at the entrance, so people could just see us and watch us. And eventually, we got like 30 people joining in. I met so many people. We're like, "Hi, I'm Christian." Like, "Hi, I'm so and so," and we just played and played for hours, and it was such a blast. And but of course, eventually, we had to go to class. People started breaking it off, and people were watching us. The security guards were watching us. People were like, "Oh, those crazy art students." And, so then my roommate and I, we had a different class, but it was in the same building. So we went and got on the bus and went to our class at 5 o'clock. And it was an insane first day of college. And that was basically that was my first day of college, and probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. I actually had a class, composition, basically like super English, where we just had to write a lot. And we had to write a paper about something that changed us, or like something that was like our best day ever, and I actually wrote about that in my paper. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little story about one of the best things to ever happen to me. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want me to do more, because I've certainly got lots of stories. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.